I planned for betrayal, backstabbing, reunion, and forgiveness long before they happen. Tinubu, welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Joy Bukwe, who was the spokesperson of All Progressive Congress APC Lagos State Chapter and chieftain, has taken to his official Facebook handle to share a statement issued by the national leader of All Progressive Congress APC, Bol Tinubu. According to Bol Tinubu, he made it known that he has predicted the obstacle coming his way before it happened, adding that he also planned for betrayal, backstabbing, reunion, and he also planned to forgive those who planned against him. This is something very beautiful. Yes, I'm going to say yes, this man actually coming out to run for Nigeria is not nice of you. Sincerely, will not stop saying it. But I think as a human being, you get to a point in your life where you just know that these things will happen. This is why they say plan for the worst. As in, you plan to do your best at something, and at the same time, you plan to put yourself or to be able to heal from the trauma of having put in your energy, having put in all your energy into something, putting everything you got into something. And at the end of the day, it is either that thing does not happen, or, some people along the way that you didn't even expect. The earlier when we start to see people as human beings that can err, no matter how high esteem we look at people, no matter how they seem to assure us that, see, I'm going to be there for you, don't worry, I'm going to be there for you, I've got your back, come on, trust me, you're my friend, you're my buddy, you're my brother. At the end of the day, it is kind of a reminder to keep a part of you left where you can actually forgive that person. That means you're going to be seeing this person, yes, this person actually promised all those things to me, but this person is not God. This person is actually a human being, and a human being is made to make mistakes. A human being is made to. For these things, we have at one time been betrayed someone, you have at one time did something to someone which of course was not your intention, or you did not see coming, like it just happened. So it is actually very wise to do that. It will help you to move through life, sincerely. If you are the kind of person, I'm going to say this, if you're the kind of person that does so much for people, that you invest so much in people, what I mean invest, it must not be financially, maybe invest your time, you invest your emotions, you want everybody to feel okay, even though you don't do that financially. Sincerely, whenever you're actually at the receiving end, maybe you're doing something, for instance, and you don't get a kind of support. Nobody's there to, cheer you up. Nobody's there to be there for you. Sincerely, it hurts. Sincerely, you don't know how heartbreaking it can be. That you exhaust yourself, you invest in people, and when it's time for them to just return. I've been investing in your emotional bank. Pull out from the emotional bank and kind of, invest in me also. Actually, support me. People are nowhere to be found. We are reminded today that we should, first of all, remember that these people are humans. Number two, and create space in your mind for, yes, I've invested everything I have to. I've done everything I'm supposed to do for this person, and it is time for me to sit back. Whenever they don't turn up for you, you're going to have a tiny little bit of, will I say, love to still, move on, to still forgive the person, and to still be work with the person. That is just it. It is, I think it's a very beautiful one as well. Yes, it's coming from someone who actually, I don't still know why he's still contesting, sincerely, if you ask me. But this is way of doing things is actually very, it's very, as in, it's very wise. Sincerely, it is. Okay, let's find out more about the news in detail. Please stay with us. According to Bol Tinubu, he said, even the obstacles on my way, I predicted them. Before those that will bring them will start to think about them. I planned for betrayal, backstabbing, and I also planned for reunion and forgiveness long before they happen. I expect nothing. I expect anything. I expect everything. Bola Tinubu Adekunle Tinubu is one of the Nigerian politicians I know that has left a great legacy for himself. He has always been an understanding politician, and those who work with him can relate to this. According to the national leader of All Progressive Congress, APC, he made it clear that even before those who planned evil against him start thinking about it, he has predicted it already, and he has planned to forgive them for planning against him. Bola Ahmed Tinubu has proven that he is a man with good heart, and regarding the 2023 presidential election, a lot of Nigerians have been suggesting that he is the right person to take over from President Muhammadu Buhari. If you ask me, I would say a man of his caliber. I have no doubt he would lead Nigeria to a better place. Now, why I'm going to be saying, okay, fine, whatever he's doing is right. Sincerely, I always say, I am going to go back and I will remember I said, see, when it is time for election, a lot of sweet things are said about people, especially people who are meant to promote these people. Of course, they're people who are actually promoting some other people's ambition. That actually sometimes they're paid for it, sometimes they're not. Sometimes, of course, they're paid for it by maybe awarding contracts or doing one or two things for them. But that aside, we should know that we have come to the days where we are going to hear beautiful things about people, and at the same time, we are going to hear something that is actually, painful. You see the opposition trying to paint the other, black, and you see this one trying to, like to exonerate himself and say, oh, I'm good-hearted, I'm kind-hearted. I'm not going to tell you people. I'm not going to ban Twitter. I'm not going to ban Twitter. I'm not going to say, sign, this hate speech into law. A lot of things I'm not going to do. There are people who will come out and say that. To be sincere. And that is why I'm saying, Nigerians, it is not time to sleep on a bicycle. It's not time to say you're going to cast your vote by listening to these people. These people, they have when you go to the market and when you want to buy something maybe you did not plan for. Maybe you looked at it and the owner who is selling that thing actually catches you. Why? A salesperson that catches you in that point sincerely will market to you in a very, very sweet manner. And sincerely, if care is not taken, you will use the money you came to market to buy something else. You actually use it to get it. Yes, even when you actually plan on, okay, this is who I want to vote for. But when you keep hearing something about a person, maybe for a long time, you keep hearing about maybe, even this Bol Tinubu or, the vice president or who again, maybe Yaya Bello and a lot of people. Before you know it, you can see, but this man is looking like he's going to be kind. Uncle, please, don't be fooled. Hey, don't be fooled. These people, as in those who promote them, put in a lot of work and they know their audience very well. What I'm trying to say is when it comes to the election day, please pick somebody who is the most competent. And of course, you cannot find out the most competent by listening to what he says. Rather, you look at what he has done. If it's somebody that has been in government for quite a time or have held a position, you check how he has actually, impacted. How has he fared? How are things, the position, how did he handle it when he was actually in that position? Okay. On this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. And until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.